Right now, your phone is probably within arm's reach. You already know that. And sometime in the next 10 minutes, you'll probably feel the urge to check it. Not because you heard a notification, not because anything happened, just because. A little itch, a tiny pull. You'll pick it up, unlock it, glance at the screen, realize nothing's there, and put it back down. A few minutes later, you'll want to do it again. Most people think this is just a modern problem, that we've become addicted to our phones because we lack discipline or self-control. But the truth is a lot stranger than that. The urge you're feeling isn't new, it's ancient. Your brain is running on instincts that evolved tens of thousands of years before phones, electricity, or even cities existed. Your brain didn't evolve for notifications. It evolved for uncertainty. Imagine your ancestors 60,000 years ago. No walls, no locks, no streetlights, just open grassland stretching in every direction. Somewhere out there could be a predator, a rival tribe, or nothing at all. The people who survived weren't necessarily the strongest. They were the ones who kept paying attention, checking the horizon, listening for movement, watching the tree line. Even silence mattered because sometimes silence meant every bird nearby had already noticed something dangerous. The people who stopped paying attention often didn't get another chance. Anthropologists call this environmental vigilance. Researchers who've studied modern hunter-gatherer societies have found the same pattern over and over again. People constantly monitor what's happening around them, not because they're anxious, but because that's how humans survived. Sarah Blaffer Hrdy described early human life as a network of watchers. Everyone watched everyone else. Everyone watched the environment. Information wasn't entertainment, it was survival. Now here's the fascinating part. Your brain doesn't really know the difference between checking the horizon in 60,000 BC and checking your phone in your living room today. To your nervous system, they're surprisingly similar. Look around, search for new information. Reduce uncertainty, feel safe. Your phone isn't just a piece of glass to your brain. It's the modern horizon. But there's another instinct layered on top of that one, and it may be even more powerful. For most of human history, being separated from your group wasn't lonely. It was dangerous. Humans didn't survive because we had claws or sharp teeth. We survived because we had each other. We shared food. We warned each other about danger. We kept each other warm. Being cut off from the group could literally mean death. So evolution built another question into your brain. Am I still connected? Do I still belong? Psychologist John Cacioppo spent years studying loneliness and discovered something remarkable. The brain processes social rejection using many of the same systems it uses to process physical pain. Being left out doesn't just hurt emotionally. To your brain, it can feel like a real threat. Now combine that instinct with environmental vigilance and hand that ancient brain a smartphone. Every time you unlock it, your brain is quietly asking two questions. Is there anything new? Am I still connected to my people? Thousands of years ago, those questions helped keep you alive. Today, they keep you refreshing your feed. And this is where the story takes a darker turn. Because companies eventually figured out exactly what those instincts respond to. Back in the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered something that changed behavioral science. If a reward comes every single time, people quickly lose interest. But if the reward is unpredictable, sometimes yes, sometimes no, the behavior becomes incredibly difficult to stop. It's the same psychology behind slot machines. You pull the lever because this might be the time you win. Your phone works exactly the same way. Refresh your feed. Maybe there's something new. Maybe there isn't. You never know. So you keep checking. Former tech designers have openly admitted that features like infinite scroll and pull to refresh were designed around this exact psychology. Not because they make the experience better, because they make you come back. Your ancient survival instincts became part of the business model. Think about your own day. Before your feet even hit the floor in the morning, you reach for your phone. It feels normal, but what you're really doing is the modern version of stepping outside your shelter and scanning the horizon. Later, you're standing in line at the bank, waiting for the microwave to finish, sitting through a quiet moment. Without thinking, your hand reaches into your pocket. You didn't make a conscious decision. Your brain simply noticed a gap in stimulation and went looking for information. That's what it evolved to do. Or imagine you're talking to someone and your phone buzzes on the table. Your eyes flick toward it before you even realize you've moved. That isn't just bad manners. It's ancient wiring. For hundreds of thousands of generations, unexpected signals in the environment mattered. Ignoring the wrong sound could be fatal. The people who instinctively looked were more likely to survive. You're carrying their instincts. Even that restless feeling you get after a few hours without checking your phone isn't really about missing a text. Underneath it are those old questions. Is everything okay? Am I still part of the group? Your phone has become the fastest way your brain knows how to answer those questions. None of this means you're weak. It doesn't mean you're addicted because you lack willpower. It means you're human. You're running ancient software on technology specifically designed to take advantage of it. Understanding that won't make the urge disappear, but it changes how you see it. The next time you catch yourself reaching for your phone for no obvious reason, remember, part of your brain still thinks it's scanning the horizon, still listening for the tribe, still doing exactly what helped your ancestors survive. The world changed. Your instincts didn't. And somewhere inside that little rectangle in your pocket, your brain still hears echoes of the wind moving through tall grass.